Hi, I'm Jacqueline Mary Piper, and I'm a spiritual teacher, psychic medium, and crystal healer. I've trained in crystal healing, and I've also been working with crystals for over 30 years. And today I'm doing a short video on how to work with quartz crystal. Now, quartz crystal is the most plentiful crystal on the planet, and it's one of the best boosters, one of the best amplifiers, and it's very good for programming. So basically, quartz is a great amplifier. If you wear quartz jewellery, it's going to strengthen and balance your energy field. It's going to boost your energy. It's a great regulator. It will boost your energies when you're meditating or when you're giving healing or when you're making a crystal grid. So it's got universal properties and it's very strengthening. Now, some of the crystals that I've got here today are clear quartz points. I have a piece of milky or cloudy quartz here, which I found on a riverbed in the Canadian Rocky Mountains. Actually, the riverbed is full of these, absolutely thousands and thousands of all different sizes. So I brought a piece back to meditate with and to connect me to those pure energies of the Canadian Rocky Mountains. Milky quartz or cloudy quartz like this has a soother, softer feel than the clear quartz. So it does the same job, but it's a softer, gentler feeling. One of the uses for crystals is to program water. If you want to use it, it can be very healthy. If you program a pebble and connect with whichever energies you feel you need, universal or angelic or ascension energies, or even grounding energies. Program the crystal by just holding it, connecting to the energies with your intention, and just waiting for the energy to connect to the crystal. And when you feel that's done, pop it into the water jug or wherever. It can be a bowl of water in your room if you want to do it that way. And as the water evaporates, of course, it's taking that vibration that the water has been energized with into the atmosphere, so you're breathing it in. These are all good ways to get the energies that you want for healing into you. I've also got a small piece of angel aura quartz here. If you can see this, it's very small, but it's coated with gold. It's got a very, very fine coating of gold on it. This has been done, I think it's electromagnetically plated, but it's done with the intention of connecting to the angelic realms. So that can be quite nice to work with. I've also got the very first crystal that I ever bought 31 years ago. This beautiful, large, heavy piece of quartz absolutely gave me a very powerful experience. I found it in Glastonbury, in Somerset, in the UK. And 31 years ago, I had never even touched a crystal. I had no idea what they were all about. The lady in the shop very kindly let me hold it, and she suggested that I held it with a point going into my left palm, as the left is more receptive. And as I stood there in the shop, very suddenly I felt a whoosh of energy come from the crystal up both of my arms, stopped for a moment at my elbows, and then whoosh like a stream of light up with both my arms into my heart, and then upwards through my throat and into my mind. And I stood there and went, wow, this is what crystals do? I definitely want one. And she looked at me and she said, you've obviously got a connection. And little did I know it, that was my first attunement, quite naturally, to the crystal kingdom. And once you've received that kind of energy from the crystals, you never look back, as many of us crystal lovers know. So that's very precious to me, that crystal. I've also got Chinese many-pointed crystal. Oops, there goes a crystal unicorn. But this piece is a many-pointed crystals there. So the energy from that crystal is going out in all directions from the individual points. So that would be perfect as a center display for a workshop or a crystal grid, and sending the energy out in all directions through a room or anywhere where you want a centerpiece. Okay, so every one of the points is sending out that vibration, that energy in all different directions. Great amplifier. I've got some Nirvana crystal here, Nirvana ice crystal. Oh, here's one of them. They're heavy, but they're wonderful energy. Now, these were first discovered, Nirvana ice quartz crystal, in about 2006. They're actually from the Himalayan mountains, and when the glaciers started to melt, they were exposed on the mountaintop, and I think that they're still being brought down by mule or donkey. They're very high vibrational, as you might expect, being at that altitude, and so ancient. Gosh, that's heavy. What else have I got here that I can talk about? Oh, a quartz crystal shift point. Some of you might have heard of these already. A shift point is said to occur when the Earth's plates shift and create a ridge in the crystal. So a shift point has a ridge in it, and then it continues to grow. Now, what that does is it can help you to shift your energy. So if you work with that, if you're holding a shift crystal, which are fairly rare, you can really shift into the multi-dimensional you, and, well, you can shift energy and really go places. It's very powerful to work with a shift crystal. What else? Right, yes, with crystal grids, if you want the energy to come in towards you or towards a group of people, of course, have all the points pointing inwards towards you. You might have them in a circle around you, or just personally when you meditate. If you want the energy to be going out to somebody or the world, of course, you turn the points outwards. Likewise, if you're healing on yourself, points into the palm, and if you want energy to be dispersed from you, points outwards to release. Okay, you'll know which feels right. Just go with your instincts, because your instincts will tell you what to do. So, just to reaffirm, quartz crystal is the amplifying crystal. It boosts your energy field. It's the most plentiful crystal on the planet. It's great for regulating things, self-healing, group energy, and grids. Also, the carvings are very nice, like my unicorn here, unicorn, and the angel carvings. With these, it's nice to actually call the energies in and anchor them into the crystal. And with quartz being so easily programmable, the unicorn energy and the angelic energy definitely comes in and anchors if you ask them to do it into the crystals. So actually, another thing you could do is call in the Ascended Masters, and perhaps like these rock quartz crystals I've got at the front, you could have a different Ascended Master energy in each crystal, and that would be absolutely wonderful. So I hope you found this interesting, and I'll be doing more videos and posting them up as and when. So I hope you've enjoyed the energy and it's given you some ideas. And bye bye for now.